What's up, Kaji family? This guy's Little Train 1090. So on say for a brand new review. And today, I'm going to be talking about my latest grill acquisition. When I say latest, I mean the latest thing I had on my grill list. I did not think I was going to be able to get. And the fact that I do have it now, thank the heavens, because this thing is incredible. I can't wait to talk to you about the Mondo James Gorman-Godzilla, the original variant. man. The shock that I was able to get this is still kind of high, really high right now. And ironically enough, this is my very first purchase at G-Fest this past year. If y'all know me, when I go to G-Fest, I honestly take a lap around the dealer's room, look at everything, see if there's anything cool I want, things of that nature. And then this year, y'all know, if I went to G-Fest this year, there was a little bit different layout for the dealer's room. So towards the back in the corner where Claw Mark Toys were, Dope Pope was there, Titanic Creations, all of them over there in that corner. And this so happens, I saw James Gorman. And I talked to James Gorman for a little bit last year. Which, James, if you just happen to watch this video, we still need to have you on for an interview. But yeah, I just happened to see James Gorman. I went to go say hi, see how he was doing. And then I saw this. I saw this up there. And I was like, James, are you selling that? He told me, yes, I will take it. I did not hesitate whatsoever. Because again, this is something I've been looking for, especially since I missed some god-awful reason, some way, somehow, I missed a pre-order opportunity for this when this originally came out. And if you know James Gorman and his figures, once they hit the aftermarket, they skyrocket. So I haven't been wanting to pay scalper prices for that, for this figure. I'm trying to ban against scalpers and scalpers prices and things of that nature. So I didn't want to encourage them to continue the scalp. So I was like, no, I won't get it. If I find it for close to retail, I'll grab it. Again, I did get this for just about retail. So I am really happy. And honored I was able to buy this directly from James Gorman because this is an incredible piece. Y'all see the figure here in just a second. See how incredible it is for yourselves. But of course, as you see with this box, this box is massive. And I cannot carry this with me all G-Fest. So James asked if he can keep it up so he can display the figure. And I was like, yeah, of course you can. So I left it there for on Friday and Saturday, picked it up Sunday morning, and having to lug this big thing around was ridiculous. Of course, I had to get this packed away in my suitcase as well, to make a safe journey back here to San Antonio. But as you see, this box is incredible. Nice, cool purple box with the green text of Godzilla on the top. This purple silhouette of Godzilla here. And I forgot who did. I feel like someone specifically did the box art too, but I forgot who. Oh no. No. This was pretty much all James, actually. James did this artwork on the box too. Of course, I had to ask James Gorman to sign it for me. Had to get his personal signature. So this box, I don't collect boxes, but this box is staying with me forever because this is awesome. And of course, on the back, we have Godzilla again in green and in purple, and everybody with the Mondo team and James himself who actually helped put this bad boy together. And again, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. But with that being said, I need to stop talking about the box. I need to stop talking about James. I need to stop talking about myself. We need to talk about the figure. So I'm going to pull the camera up a little bit closer so I can take a first-hand look at the James Gorman-Godzilla. Thank you.
And here is the James Gorman-Godzilla. Oh my God, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. As I previously mentioned, this was my very first purchase at G-Fest this year, and man, oh man, was it, I guess you can say a grail of mine, due to the fact that I did definitely miss out on the pre-order of it when it first came out, and trying to find in the aftermarket, just like most of James Gorman's amazing art pieces, you're not able to find them. So I'm glad I was able to find this at G-Fest for a pretty good price and to get the box signed by James Gorman himself. Now, of course, I'll show off the grotesque version of this guy first, because of course this bad boy has two different heads. We got the skeleton, and all the pink muscles showing from this side of Godzilla. This is absolutely phenomenal. The closest thing we'll probably get to a skeleton version of Godzilla in a pretty stylized, not stylized form, but in a pretty accurate form. Honestly, even though this is a stylized Hubie figure, but this thing does look absolutely incredible. And the details in this thing are outstanding. Even with the tail, even though, yes, I know I have the tail backwards. Don't come at me. Even with the tail, you can even see the tail is even eroded also. I'm kind of thinking this as what Godzilla probably will like when the Oxygen Destroyer kind of hit, if it didn't fully take full effect. Like they only attacked half his body and somehow Godzilla was able to escape. That's kind of my logic behind it, and that's what I'm going to be sticking to, because again, this thing does look phenomenal and does look awesome with the grotesque side of his face. Now, to show you the standard version of his face, or the standard version of the figure, again, there's a lot of incredible details in this guy. As you see here, he looks just like he does on the other side. But again, this is just everything on there kind of put together. And even the small details that James put in here, like the sea louse that's on his feet and on his tail, which if you're not paying attention, you'll definitely miss them. But it's a very awesome little cute little take that James Gorman does have on this version of Godzilla. I think it adds to the figure a little bit more. Even though it is kind of small if you don't really see it, it's definitely small. The small details that really matter here when it comes to Godzilla figures, because again, this thing looks absolutely incredible. And this is my first James Gorman piece. There's another one I want to get, but I'll say that for whenever I do find it. And of course, this is from Mondo. Of course, we have these size comparisons with other Mondo figures. First off, we're going to do Space Godzilla. As you see, this thing towers over the Space Godzilla. Of course, I know this is the poster variant of Space Godzilla. But again, as I mentioned, the Gorman definitely towers over this bad boy. He looks like Godzilla's child, in a sense. If we're looking at both of them side by side. But again, Mondo has been doing a lot of amazing figures, and this Gorman is absolutely tops on that list. Probably my favorite James Gorman piece I have currently. Not my favorite James Gorman, I apologize. My favorite Mondo piece I currently have, because I do have quite a few, and I have even more on pre-order. So we'll see. But as of right now, this is one of my favorite Mondo pieces I've have. And of course, if you know me, I don't just collect Mondo for Godzilla, but who knows? You'll see that another day also. So for my next size comparison, I'm going to show the James Gorman here with the Godzilla Evolved and Kong set. Actually, Godzilla's actually stands pretty tall with the Godzilla Evolved. Actually, Godzilla got the James Gorman is a lot bulkier and bigger than Godzilla and Kong, but at least Godzilla kind of stands neck to neck with him, and Kong's actually at a pretty good size with him. Actually, that actually works for Godzilla and Kong. And again, Godzilla Evolved and the James Gorman Godzilla, both of these are great next to each other as well. Again, you can see the bulkiness in James Gorman a bit more than you can in the Godzilla Evolved, which of course we all know the Godzilla Evolved is a skinnier version of Godzilla. So the James Gorman actually should be a little bit bigger and beefier than the Evolved Godzilla. But again, these are also some more amazing art pieces from Mondo, because personally, when it comes to Hubie style figures, I look at them more as art versus just regular like vinyl figures and things of that nature, because of the amazing details and things they put into them. Of course, here's Godzilla again with Kong. Again, this is actually a pretty good size for these two. They actually scale pretty well together. But this Godzilla would crush this version of Kong for obvious reasons. But all right, that's all I got for this part of the review. Let me pull up the camera back so I can finish this review off. Thank you.
And we're back. And that's my review on the James Gorman Godzilla. As I mentioned before, I have absolutely zero regrets on getting this figure. This was definitely like, and as I mentioned earlier, this was the very first purchase I made at G-Fest, and I couldn't have made any better one. I almost This left the dealer's room after I got this. I really thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm done. We're good here. We don't need absolutely nothing else for the rest of the weekend. Because if I just had walked out with this, I would have been ecstatic. I did walk out with something else that made me also ecstatic, because something else that I got was also a girl that I've been looking for the last 20 years. But y'all see that in the next review. But besides that, as I mentioned, this figure is amazing. James is an amazing guy, really fun to talk with. This is so unique, so different. A lot of people have asked for like the whole, like the autonomy figures. Cause I know that not CCP, I forgot what Sofubi company did it with Hedorah being translucent, being able to see his guts and everything. That was really cool. This is pretty cool too. Of course, I know there's a few different variants. There's this one, there's a burning variant, and then there's a pen and ink variant. I don't think the pen and ink variant comes with the extra head. I don't think the burning one does come with the extra head, with the two heads. The pen and ink doesn't. I almost settled for the pen and ink one, because that one looks pretty cool too. But there's something about this face. This lovely, lovely, lovely face. I couldn't say no to it. So I definitely am glad I waited to get this particularly, and I was even more honored and blessed I was able to get this from James himself, because again, this is a freaking awesome figure, and I absolutely love it. But with that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. Definitely look out for some figure photography for this as well. Honestly, I might actually already be on there by the time this video is done. But just in case, go check those out. I think he might get some outside treatment too. We'll find maybe. Oh, it's been a while since I've been to a Japanese tea garden. He actually might blend in well there, so I might go there to get some photography done. But either way, check me out here, and I'm on Instagram at GodzillaTrain1090, and of course check us out over on Monsters of Attitude. We talk everything kaiju, toku, anime, wrestling. If we love it, we're probably gonna talk about it over there. So definitely check me out there, as well as me showing off more of my collection that's not Godzilla related over there. I'm starting off slow, but eventually we're gonna have to get into non-Godzilla related stuff, because I do have enough to show off. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic night, Kaiju family.